201 of Evolving into a Starseed. I want to thank you all for joining me at this time. Let me go ahead and wipe off my camera. Um, Thank you guys for being here, showing up, showing out, and being a part of the collective that is now tapping into this evolution cycle. We have about 163 days left in a year. So I've been on this journey since, of course, the beginning of the year because, day 201. And the journey of evolving into a starseed for some of us might look like peaches, rainbows, and ice cream, whereas for others it might look like a muddy slide down the back streets of a mountain that has not ever been excavated, that has glass on the back, jagged roots, and trees, and it's not going to look the same for everybody, the evolution cycle, because depending on what part of the evolution cycle you're on, whether, like in a movie, you get to the climax of the mountain and then you have the descent. Whichever part of this cycle you're on when it comes to becoming a star seed will determine what your journey will be like. And even still, I feel like not even, how do I put this? It just doesn't look the same for everybody. Anywho, I want to thank you all for being here and joining me and helping me get closer and closer to my subscription number of, or rather having a, they're really doing a lot today. Helping me get closer and closer to my goal of 10K subscribers. Y'all are dope. Having y'all here with me just lets me know that my voice is not falling on deaf ears. So thank you guys so much for doing that, being present, being a part of the collective, and just being amazing people. So let's get straight into it. Illusions or intrusion, right? Illusions or intrusion. A lot of the times, I find myself on this spiritual journey trying to figure out if I'm experiencing an illusion that I've made up in my mind or if it's truly somebody's intrusive thoughts bothering the hell out of me. Let me run down what happened yesterday. What's up to everyone tapping in? So yesterday I went to go take a shower at my grandmother's house in the morning because I had to get to work at 9. I was a little tardy for work, but only like 5 minutes probably. What's up, Miss Poe? So I go and I take my shower at my grandmother's house and everything seems to be fine, but my sister's been back at my grandmother's house lately. So my sister had been in my mother's house all this time. She was supposed to be searching for a job. You see me all sluttering my words now, right? I don't know if she ever did get a job. I don't really know because me and her don't talk like that for obvious reasons. If you can see how the energy's just, what's up? Like, even look, as I spoke on it, now the car's about to turn off. What the heck? Oh, Scorpio energy, death, rebirth. Anyway, so she's now back at my grandmother's house. And I noticed while I was there taking a shower, the vibe is completely different. What's up, Banks Bills? It just gave a very stagnant, stale energy. Also, like very much giving like unwelcomed energy when I step into the house. Very unwelcoming, very uninviting. And I'm like, is this just an illusion because I don't talk to my sister? I feel like this in her presence, or is it literally her? But I had to remember the day before I tried to come take a shower at my grandmother's house. And she looked out the window and she didn't answer the door. Like I was knocking on the door the whole entire morning trying to get into the house so I could take my shower to be on time for work. And she did not answer the door for me. Now let me clarify this for you because a lot of people will say, oh, that's probably just an illusion just because you and her don't see eye to eye. Y'all are both parents, y'all are both mothers, so it's just probably something y'all not seeing eye to eye about. I would love to agree. However, if you see that I got to get to work and you know that I'm only over here to take a shower for work and you don't open the door, that's personal. Because I could have just came in, took a shower, and left. Dually, I did get to finally get in there and get in the shower that same day. And I felt a little bit of a vibe, but I didn't, I tried to not mind it. The next day, I came back to take a shower, which was yesterday. I felt the vibe, but I just start thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, this bitch don't like me. And I said that only because I knew for certain. One thing about me as an older sister, my siblings, they might have relationships, right? They're both women. They have men that they talk to. And no matter how attractive these men have been, I would never fuck behind my sister. I would never relationship behind my sister, even if it doesn't have to do with sex. I would never commingle energies behind my sister unless I verbally asked or she verbally gave me like, hey, I ain't talking to him. I don't like him. Get him off my hands so that I could go focus on this other guy over here. Only way I could date somebody behind my sister, right? So I had to start really thinking about it. I'm like, why am I really thinking that this relationship is a illusion that we have, or the energy that I'm feeling between me and this woman, this sister of mine, is an illusion, when I know for certain, like, there's been multiple occasions where you have went behind my back and slept with a guy that I've slept with. Whether it been a high school relationship, whether it been you flirting with my baby daddy when I'm in the hospital, whether it be you actually getting pregnant by my prom date and him telling you to get an abortion because he didn't want me to find out and look at him different. Whether it be now currently I dated someone, which of course I gave the boy space because I'm like, you sitting here calling me all kinds of names. You calling me delusional and crazy because I'm spiritual, and you spiritual too. This is why I know you're good at tantric sex. You have to be spiritual to be good at tantric sex. Or maybe you're only spiritual in that capacity, but based on how I see your spirit and how I know you are and what I've heard you say to other people spiritually, I know that you're spiritual. You just don't want to be held accountable for being spiritual, because if you are known to be spiritual, you have to be held accountable at the level of consciousness that you portray or have obtained. And that's the thing that people don't like about being spiritual. It's like once you reach a certain level, you're now held accountable at that level. Right? And it's the funny thing is I don't treat her that kind of way, because like I would again, I could never go behind my sister and fuck behind my sister or relationship behind my sister. So I stopped talking to this boy about a week or two ago. I told him we need to stop having sex because I need to make sure that he's not just only with me for sex. I need to see how you love on me, how you treat me, how you want to have me in your energy. Like if you even want to still hang out with me without sex. It wasn't me trying to like make him not be himself. It was me trying to see, do you really like me, or am I just convenient pussy, for lack of better words? That's really what it came down to. I'm just trying to see, am I convenient sex to you? Because if that's just the case, then I need to go ahead and remove myself from your table. And I'm thinking about this while my sister's in the house. Like, I'm like, damn, this girl really done fucked niggas behind me, slept with dudes behind me, got pregnant behind me, like, multiple times. I start thinking about the dude. I'm like, I remember how they had met each other at one point in time, right after she had her baby. I start thinking to myself, she would probably be that dumbass bitch that'd be right behind me up his ass. I'm in her energy right now, and I could tell she up his ass. Cause they both are very sexually based individuals. But what she don't realize is the level of spirituality he's at, you don't want to be tied into that. I mean, you could if you're ready to go take that journey through consciousness. You might get scared. I ain't gonna hold you, but hey, I can handle it because I'm me. So I'm just thinking to myself, was it an illusion for me to assume? Because like I'm looking, y'all might think I'm weird for this, but I'm on Waze, right? I don't know if y'all have the Waze app. Right. I'm on the Waze app, right? Ooh, darling, always be my baby. Look. Ha! Oh. I want y'all to see something. I can't even make this up. Y'all see these two emojis right here? This lets me know who everybody is on the map. Like, you know, each person is who they are, right? Now, this might seem a bit crazy to y'all because y'all think that ways is just based on, oh, because that's my icon right there. Most people just have their icon based on, you know, they just driving down the street, whatever, whatever. But based on the consciousness level that I've reached with when it comes to my apps, my phone, and my reality, I know that that's not what that means. That's actually a description of them two. Because anytime he's on my map or he's in my energy, who's around me, an earth symbol will pop up with the heart next to it. And then he got his little crown on, right? But I'm like, then who's the red junk behind him? Because usually the red junk is always either my sister, my mother, my other sister, my brother, or my grandma. And you see they all up in buddying, right? I can't make this up. It might seem like an illusion or delusional to some people, but this is what I've noticed studying this over the last 6 months. I'm like, every time you in my energy, like I'll see him pop up and it'll be like a sword, like he fighting. I'm like, oh, wait. He'll call me, hey, you good? You good, bro? What's going on over there? I can tell he going through something. I'm like, I'm seeing the correlation between what I'm seeing on my screen. I'm like, hey, this is like real life, like God mode. Like, I'm not saying I'm God, but it's like a God mode. Like seeing people on the map displayed as icons based on their zodiac sign and what color they what side of things they on. Like he just disappeared off the map. He's like, no, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be seen. Oh, you see, he just left off the map. That's so funny. So again, I'm saying all this to say, like, a lot of people will take your spiritual awareness of them and their situation as complete delusion, complete cuckoo cocoa puffs. They'll tell you that you're crazy. They'll tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. All kinds of different stuff they'll say. But once you know what you know based on you adding it up and you got the facts and they keep on showing and proving what's going on around you, it's like you can't deny it at that point, right? But again, back to the illusion versus intrusion. Am I intrusively having a thought that my sister wants to sleep with the guys behind me? Or am I really having this actual knowingness that she legitimately is? Where are you from, and do you hear the dragon? The funny thing is, this person, their Chinese zodiac is a dragon. And my son's Chinese zodiac is a dragon. And the other night I had went to sleep and I woke up, I heard do 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 in my ear. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I got kind of like disturbed, like, what the I couldn't really put. What's up, South Africa? I think I'm a rooster. I'm a rooster too. I'm a rooster as well. Actually, my sister's a rat, my brother's a rat, my mother's a rat. My other brother's a tiger, my sister's a snake. I'm a rooster. My son's a dragon. So that says enough right there. You know, unequally yoked, but you know which three people are the same. I'm a rooster, right? We cock-a-doodle-doo, motherfucker. I'm the first one up every morning. I know I'm the first person to wake up every morning. I gotta start this whole entire vibe up because it's like I'll be lacking. But anyway, they always tell me I'm lacking. Whatever. Okay, everybody done disappeared off the map. Now my brother done came out. Okay, my brother's a little ninja on the map. You see, look. I'm sure. That's what I'm saying. This shit is so funny because it's like he be clearing shit out. He's like, hold on, what the fuck going on? Look, everybody done cleared out the space. My brother, he always shows up as this little ninja person. It's always consistent. I wouldn't say this. 1993 is a rooster. Yes, I'm a 1993 rooster. Yes, I'm a 1993 rooster. Yes. So illusion versus intrusion. I would elusively like to think that, you know, oh, I'm tripping. My sister don't really want to sleep with no man behind me. But I mean, once my sister kind of found out this boy was famous, had assets, and She probably thought he had money, and, you know. And there was a time where one of her friends, he had a friend that found me and got his hair done, got his daughter's hair done by me. He recorded the daughter's hair. She sees the background is my house. She called me. Don't talk to him. He's crazy. He's abusive. You shouldn't talk to him. Da, da, da. I called him. I said, what's wrong? My sister know you. How your sister know me? How your sister know me? I'm like, because this dude named da, 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 da. He's like, oh, that's your sister? Really? Da, 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 da. Blah, 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 right? Long story short, she lied on me and said, I never said nothing about you to her. She's lying. I said, dude, if I was lying to you about my sister saying to leave you alone and don't talk to you, how would I know that you know so-and-so? How would I know that? Who would have gave me that information? So she made herself look dumb by trying to lie. So it's like, in this chapter of my life, I'm learning how to have female relationships with my coworkers, my boss, you know, my clients, and even though most of the clients are males in haircuttery. But I'm learning how to have a relationship with these people. Right? But if I don't even have cultivating relationships with the feminine energies in my own household, how do you think one is supposed to build cultivating, nurturing relationships with women outside of the household? Let's think. Let's really think about it. You've never had a good relationship with a mother of yours, a sister of yours, a grandmother of yours, or an aunt of yours. It's always been very competitive because for some odd reason, they have always picked on me. My aunt used to tell me, oh, you're so young. Oh, no, no, no. You're so flat-chested. Your butt's big. Boys are only going to like you because you got a big butt. My butt ain't even that big. I just got thick thighs. But whatever. She just skinny. She like a size 103, maybe a 5 now by now. I'm like a size 7, 9 in some pants. For perspective, right? So my aunt used to say stuff like that to me all throughout middle school. My sisters is fucking niggas behind me. Getting pregnant by niggas behind me. I can't get mad at her though because they did it. But I mean, what dude is all... I don't give a fuck if they was real sisters. I mean, that's how men are, right? But you supposed to be the one to hold my back. You know, my sister's supposed to be the one like, oh, no, you talk to my sister. That's dirty, bro. What are you trying to do? Like, just hold it down, PLP. But anyway, but the mother is also seducing the boyfriends behind the back because, of course, me and the mom womb is one. So if I'm sleeping at her house and I'm sleeping with a dude, then, you know, energetically, we all there together. The grandmother also, now that I'm realizing the same thing. If I'm sleeping with a dude and I'm living with my grandmother, we all in one contingent womb cycle. So there's that. So when you finally want to break away, I tell my great grandmother, I say, yeah, I think I found this good guy. He seems decent. I want to talk to him. I want to marry him. You not getting married, baby. Why you keep trying to get married? Marriage ain't for you. That ain't what you supposed to do. This is my great-grandmother, have you mind, my grandmother's mother. Now, it's funny she say that, right? Because she always complains about how my grandmother never got remarried after my grandfather. She said, oh, that's her fault. That guy, John, wanted to take care of her. But she just wanted to not get settled down. That's her fault. But I'm looking at my grandmother like, well, look at the same shit you be saying to people every day. You're not going to get married. Why are you trying to get married? Meanwhile, you've been married to my great-grandfather for Lord knows how many years. Y'all 93 years old married. So again, this goes back to illusion versus intrusion. I could be under this illusion at my job that like all these women hate me in my job, or based on the fact that I've only experienced negative relationships with the women in my own bloodline. I might be the one projecting that into my environment because I don't even know what it feels like to be in a trustworthy relationship with a female. So, illusion versus intrusion. What is truly the issue here? Is it my mental state? Is it the way that I've been treated in my past when I didn't have control over my reality because I was just a kid, just experiencing what was programmed into my bloodline? Am I wrong for wanting to smack the dog shit out of my sisters? For fucking niggas behind me flirting with my baby daddy in my face? In my dreams, watching my little sister fuck my baby father? Oh, I agree. My sister's a clairaudient person. Unfortunately, I got into the spiritual level of consciousness where I can hear pretty much all these people in my brain. Like, even I heard my grandfather in my brain last night. Like, yep, yep. So I'm at the spiritual consciousness level where there are no secrets. We all can hear each other, right? So I know that they listen and they probably in the crowd in the audience somewhere spiritually watching me talk this shit. And I really don't give a fuck because I said this stuff to their face. I don't, like, again, I don't talk to my sister. It's just when I get in the shower, I reflect on a lot of things because water makes me reflect. Because when I get into the shower, I always make the intention to wash, to cleanse. So when I'm in the shower, I always think about other people or like things that are going on that I want to release and wash out of my body. So I think it out, I solve the problem, and I get it out. Appreciate you. So for me, when it comes to the illusions versus the intrusions, there's a point in life during this evolution cycle when it comes to becoming a star seed where as personal as all those things may feel. Oh, shout out to y'all in London, England. Hey. As personal as all those emotions feel, I gotta come to the point now where it's like, well, as much as I want to be upset about what was done, it was all a lesson for me to just figure out how much do I love myself. Like, do I love myself enough to just leave and be like, okay, if that's what all y'all want to do, men included, for the men, if that's how y'all want to be, because y'all can be held accountable, not y'all, but the men who are involved in these situations can be held accountable too. Like, y'all was disgusting. Y'all would want to sleep with my mom and my sister spiritually, like, just to get back at me. Y'all want to have those connections and those ties into my bloodline for that long. Like, y'all wouldn't just move on and go find other women to go be with. Like, why would y'all still want to be tied into the family? And then to the women, y'all been sitting here percolating and scouting out this energy all along. It's like the whole entire time I was bringing this dude around, you was trying to figure out how you can get in. So since you couldn't get in physically and I could see stuff physically and I believe a paper trail, you rather have tantric sex with somebody who I used to date. You was eyeing them and energy, like you was energy swapping with them long ago, or as they say, aura harvesting long ago. Y'all was on that weird shit long ago. My advice is don't tell your sister. I don't talk to my sister. That's the thing. I don't talk to her. And she probably always has wanted what I had because, I mean, I'm not going to lie. She was born 1 pound, 3 ounces. You know, I had to always visit her in the NICU and stuff like that, you know, because I'm the healer of the family. So a lot of what I am is invested into all of my siblings, honestly, because my mom left my life with my dad to start a new life with my brothers and sisters' father. And, you know, when I was at my first birthday party, she went outside to go meet a dude and ended up having 4 kids with him, you know. I'm like, you at the baby birthday party. Why are you out here scouting out the next man to take down? But, you know, of course, My father was in prison, so I can't blame her for not wanting to be alone, because loneliness as a single mother is something that it does eat away at you, because you start thinking maybe I wasn't worthy enough. Maybe he left me because this and the third. Oh, look, now the bees are starting to find me again. Here, hi, bumblebees. Bumblebees on my windshield trying to get in my car. I should let it in. Oh, it flew to the windshield. I mean, the sunroof. Anyway. Okay. Using too many words like energy. I think what's going on is he left because you dressed like a teen. What? I'm dressed in... This is like a workout shirt. I didn't even get dressed for work yet. And I'm 31 years old. I'm happy that I still look like a teen. I'm happy that I still look like a teen. God damn it. 31 years old, still look this good. From your experience, what have you learned about people? That they're just reflections of how you think about yourself. They're just thoughts and theories. Like, each and every person is just a different vibration of how you feel about yourself. Oh, no, I don't smoke. I don't smoke. So, I've learned that each person is just a version of how you feel about yourself. Like, my grandma is like who I'm going to be if I don't get my life together. And I just stay single forever, and I complain about everything, and I just take the income-based apartment, and I don't strive to go hard in my dreams. My grandma's what I would be if I settled. My other grandma, my dad's mom, is my grandma that if I really like take on the biggest job and get the government contracts and just go the long, strong way, I'll get status through the government, be old but still look young, and have a bunch of money, but I'll still be single and miserable. I don't smoke. My mother's an example of if I stay in a relationship that I know is no good for me. My aunt is an example of what would have happened had I been a spoiled ass brat. Not paying no bills, barely getting a job, having my college loans in my father's name, never in my own name, never paying back my own college debt, never having that on my credit. Being spoiled. Nothing wrong with it, but she's just rude as shit. And so on and so forth. Those are the grown women in my family that I'm like closely in relation to, the closest ones to me, which aren't close at all. So it's like, look at my hair, it's hilarious. What do you mean? This is the hair that God gave me. Are you racist? Do you need to be? I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm not even gonna address you. Oh, I did the wrong person. Sorry, baby. Growing up, didn't you see any red flags from your family? No. Growing up, I was growing up. You know, when we're kids, I was taught to not be spiritually aware when I was a kid. I didn't become spiritually aware until I was 28. So everybody else was having their spiritual awareness journey really young. I wasn't having my spiritual awareness journey until I was 28. So I really didn't see red flags in my family. So my grandfather smacking me on my butt and stuff didn't really like throw me off. Or, you know, having a brother that always wanted to be up underneath me didn't like bother me, because I was like, oh, it's my brother, he always wants to be up underneath me. I didn't know why they had to be up underneath me spiritually, like what I was for them. So now as I'm older, I'm like, I'm getting it. It's like, but I see who they are, which is why I have grace for them. But it's like, me seeing who they are doesn't take away from the fact that when I'm around them, they make me feel drained, tired. I feel like I can't breathe around some of them. I feel like my nose is getting dry right now just talking about certain ones. Like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. It's just, and once you start seeing people for who they are, you can't unsee them. So the issue is like, how do I unsee you as who you were and then treat you better and heal? How did not having your dad around affect you in a negative way? My dad was around. He went to prison until I was 7, but he was like, he had a nighttime job. So sometimes he picked me up from school, sometimes he wouldn't. I feel like having him not around might have made me more predisposed to having, I guess, negative people around me. Like, for instance, the boys that I picked might have been a little bit more negative. Or, you know, I was looking for that. Like, I look for male company. I look for male companionship versus just being my own companion. And never having a guy to rock my boat steady, meaning like give me a good vibe to literally like exist on, like a masculine energy to like, I didn't know what I was looking for when I'm looking for a man. So if I don't know who's like rocking my boat steady, right? Who's rock the boat, work the middle. Cause I mean, y'all be, oh, your father rocking your boat. Wait, what? Sorry. Y'all gotta understand, somebody was there. Somebody was filling that space. I just don't know who it was the whole entire time I was growing up. I don't know who was doing it the whole entire time I grew up. I don't know if it was my father, if it was my grandfather, if it was my uncle, if it was my brothers, if it was whoever my mom decided to date at the time, if I was just my mom's body and she was just going to work and I just had the whole entire system just running through me. Probably was a combination of all people that I'm speaking of, now that I think about it. Because I was around different people at different periods and times of my life. Different people was there when I was born. Different people were there when I was baptized. So for me, this experience has been this part of healing where you realize people are just thoughts, like different vibrations. And you say to yourself, like, you just a version of myself that gives me a perspective about how I think about myself and who I could be and who I am and who I'm not. It was just simply a thought. If life is unfair to everybody, does that make it unfair? Or does that make it fair? Life isn't unfair to all people. Life definitely isn't unfair to all people. It's not a cold world. It's actually a very warm world. Like this white dude just rolled up to the creek, right? He just assumed I'm supposed to just give him space to just relish in my creative divine energy. I don't want your white ass nowhere near my coochie. Get the fuck on, boy. Like, I don't want to be nowhere near you. But because of who I am and what I carry, people just want to be in my space. I'm sitting here talking to you. The dude keep walking back and forth in circles trying to get noticed. It's like, go on your little nature walk, bitch. Respectfully. It's like, and people get mad at you because like you're not being eloquent because you're using curse words, and you're just showing that you're not ready for the level of maturity that you say you claim to exude. But it's like, sometimes you just gotta curse a little bit, just like two curse words, because like right now I'm going through this moment. I'm from the DMV. So is it an illusion or is it intrusion? Like, what would make my sister think it's okay to fuck guys behind me? I don't know. What would make my other sister think it's okay to sleep with my baby father in the spirit realm and be like his new spiritual wife? I don't know. What would make it okay for these men to act like this, knowing that they are pieces of me that have already slept with me? I don't know. So it's like, if all y'all did that, I can't be mad at her alone. I gotta also be mad at the people who took the action, because it's like y'all were the ones that were also loyal to me as well. Even though she's supposed to be more loyal to me, it's just, then the intrusive thought is, do you really care? Because if you're not marrying these men, does it really matter? Then you get into the bigger concept of it. It's like all women are connected, all men are connected. So if you go into a room, somebody's the lead cooch, somebody's the lead penis. If you and the dude that you talk to are the lead cooch and the lead penis, you got to understand that y'all gonna lead the vibration, and everybody's gonna want to be a part of that vibration. So essentially, it's not necessarily that you're doing that, but it's like, if you step out of that position, whoever's right behind you got to take initiative to hold that position in the household with that energy to keep stability. So as much as I wanted to sit here and simply say, oh, wah, 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 it's like, it's so many different levels to this understanding. Like, I thought that the dude that I just talked to, I thought that he didn't want to fuck with me no more. But I realized I had blocked him, and that my other phone has not been charged, that he has the phone number too. He called me on my other Instagram. Now, I could just go back and go call him and be like, oh, hey, how you been? You know, my phone. Sorry, y'all, I have a booger in my nose. I did not mean to pick up on camera. I'm so sorry, y'all. I thought it was just a nosy itch. I did not know it was actually a booger in there. I so wholeheartedly apologize for picking my booger on here. My bad, y'all. When your power is so powerful, you empower words. You speak the language so that others can turn into your vibration. I got hand sanitizer. I think what I'm getting at is illusion versus intrusion. Is the fact that your sister sleep with every person behind you actually an illusion that really is what the whole entire embodiment of life actually is? Like, every woman that's attached to you will in fact sleep with everybody that you sleep with. Like, when I go to work and I'm like, oh, you want the water hot, and I start thinking about the dude that I'm talking to, the lady at the job, she's like, oh yeah, usually I get my I wish I could get my husband to wash my hair like this. And I'm like, so basically what I got going on in my coochie, you could feel that. So when I told the dude who I'd be talking to speed it up, you can feel that. So if you can feel what I'm going through spiritually, in the sense of you can detect what's going on in my vajayjay, we really are that deeply connected. So if I've been sleeping with somebody for years, that means if I was around my sister, then she was sleeping with them for years too, essentially. And since she felt it through me, she probably got curious. Now, to actually act on it to the point where you get pregnant, crazy work. But to be spiritually lined up with somebody, unless you actually go ahead and you doing the do with them, and you like if you just spiritually vibing with somebody, I guess whatever. I have to just take it for what it is, for face value. It's more so the physical act that makes it more like an intrusion. No one pays for my mani and petties right now. I do. I go to work. So yeah, I'd be elated with joy if a guy decided to pay for my nails and toes. That'd be dope to have. I've never experienced that. So again, delusion versus intrusion. It's like these people at the gas station, they getting gas, right? But I could feel their energy all up in my womb because my aura is so big. I'm not Caribbean, my sister is. My brothers, all my brothers and sisters are. Never. I like paying, to, especially girls out of my league. You wonder why the guy doesn't hit you, but you got him blocked. Entitled delusion. No, I needed to get away from him to see that, to see if he was the issue that I was having spiritually, or if it was my environment. I needed him to like not be in my space so I could differentiate the two energies. Like, if he's not around, what have I got going on? Versus when he's around, and he wasn't able to stay away. He just kept calling every day. I'm like, I need you to stay out of my energy so I can see if it's your energy or my energy that needs to be worked on. It wasn't personal. It was, can you please stay over there so I can see what's going on over here. I need your glasses, your goggles, because I don't want to depend on you and rely on you to fix all the stuff that's going on. Even though I'm a woman, and it's cool to be like, babe, can you fix this? And it gets fixed with the quickness. But it's like, I wanted to make sure that whatever I had going on wasn't something because of him and his aura, his issue, his family, because he got stuff that's going on with him too that I see that he deals with. So illusion versus intrusion, it's like, is it my intrusive thought that you have more toxicity in your life than I do? Because he didn't live alone either. He didn't have his own place either. He didn't have his own car. So there's things that stress him out in his life. So I'm just trying to see, is it my stress that I'm dealing with, or is it your stress that I'm dealing with? Because I don't want to combine those two, but I don't want to cancel out what I have going on as being the main reason why I'm feeling like I got a throat chakra issue. I can't blame him. It would be hard to stay away from you. So it's like, I want to make sure whatever I got, this feeling I got in my chest that's making me feel like I'm choking at work, this pressure right here in my chest, is it you in your life or is it me in my life? Let me know. So I need you to back the fuck up for like a good 2 weeks. I want no sex with you. No, I don't want to even think about the dick. I don't want to be sucking no dick. I just want to focus on what the problem is so I could solve it, so that when I'm in your space, I'm not emotionally bleeding on you. So I can truly receive you as a person. And most people don't get that. They think, oh, you just want to block me. You're delusional. You're crazy. You want to just try to steal my energy. It's like, no, I just want you to go over there so that I can deal with my shit over here and know that my shit is my shit and I still have shit to fix. No. What? How is that toxic? Okay, so you telling me that if a girl has problems that she hasn't dealt with spiritually, and she's on a spiritual ascension journey, you want her to be up underneath you, having you dealing with all her problems, Dave's thought while driving with PSD? You want the girl to be pouring and emotionally dumping on you. You want her to deal with you. You don't want her to deal with her problems and see which people in her life are problems so that she could keep them away from her so that y'all could grow a family together, do life together. You wouldn't want her to actually focus on what that is before she try to pour it all on you and be like, you deal with my shit and let me just float around like a pretty princess. You would want her to just dump everything on you, and then your back hurt and your spine hurt and your neck hurt and your toes hurt and your ankles and your wrists hurt and everything on your body hurts dealing with this girl, but you don't know why, because she don't even know why. That's what you're telling me you would prefer. Y'all telling me that y'all don't want women that want to go find out the problem first so that when they actually deal with you, you're not dealing with all her sack of shit plus your sack of shit. Okay, we already established girls not whores because I don't have sex with anybody but this one person since February. Meanwhile, they've slept with multiple people since they slept with me, so that's irrelevant. So go ahead, CJ. That comment was so unnecessary. God over man, man over woman, woman over kids. What do I need to lie about? Y'all be so delusional sometimes. Y'all here for the conversation with me and my life. I'm sharing with you, and I have nothing but, if we together, we going through shit together, it is what it is. Okay, that's beautiful. But what if neither one of y'all don't have y'all own place and y'all in y'all parents' space? So now y'all also dealing with y'all stuff plus y'all parents' stuff and your grandparents' stuff. If you can't take the heat, stay out the kitchen. Solid women, you was raised right. Yeah, again, because a lot of people forget that a lot of us people in this community right here, a lot of people in our community, we like to procreate and breed in traumatic situations. We like to be in trauma and breed in trauma, and then we wonder why our kids got to go through cycles like how we talking about right now, where we start to say things like, it is what it is, and we just got to get through it. No, everybody else in all the other communities, they take time to heal. They take time to go to therapy. They take time to go on vacations and trips before they have children. They take time to be away from each other and be like, hey babe, I'm gonna go abroad and study and have a long distance relationship and see if shit works when they can't have sex. Other cultures do that shit. We don't do that. And this could be Hispanic people, this could be Asian people, this could be West Indian people. A lot of us don't do that. It's not an excuse. I'm talking about what's statistically going on based on the crack pandemic, over incarceration of black people, and everything else. And mental health being an issue because of the fact that we have over incarcerated families, underemployed people, and we have demographics where if I'm in Montgomery County and I live right here, the school system that I have, my son don't get the same stuff as the people in Kensington where I work, which is also Montgomery County. Those kids have Lego programs after school. Those kids have all kinds of resources in elementary school all the way up to middle school. They have something to involve them in that's free from school, from the time that they're young up until they're grown. Whereas my area, which is literally only 15 minutes down the street, the kids don't have no Lego programs after elementary school. The parents got to come pick them up, or else you get fired from work. Oh, I can't afford aftercare. I don't know what I'm going to do. You got to go pick up the baby. You tired. You don't know who. Can you help me pick up my kid? Please, please, please. Okay, they got to ride the bus. Can you please make sure that they did? Like, stress the fuck out. Meanwhile, other people literally 15 minutes down the street, they got a Lego program, they got a swimming club, the pool inside the elementary school. But both areas are Montgomery County in Maryland. No, that's not an excuse. That's the truth. A lot of y'all can't see it because y'all don't experience it. But this is the truth of the matter is, right down the street where I work at, them kids got stuff. I used to nanny in the area. So this is why I have an inside scoop of what's going on in other households in different races, because I used to work down there, nanny for them at the JCC. They got the JCC community, so everybody in the neighborhood knows each other. So if you can't pick up your kid from the bus stop, somebody else's parent is there. If your nanny's late, somebody else's parent is there. Oh, I got him. It's okay. I can help. I'm Eli's neighbor. I'll take him to Lego program. No problem. So a lot of us are not realizing that we're breeding in trauma and saying it's just go through it, just get through it together. No, I want to take my time and process my actual brain and see what the fuck the issues, like I said, the illusions versus the intrusions in my brain, so that I don't bleed on your brain, so that you can even look inside of your own brain as a man and see what the hell is going on in your brain. What the helliante, what the heliante is going on in your own mind, so that you're not bleeding on me, so that you're not using sex and getting a blowjob every day, twice a day, 3 times a day, to go over the fact that you have a mommy issue, that you have a mother wound that you aren't ready to heal. You're talking about the Jewish, they're not like anyone. Raise your community with your people. I'm talking about the Jewish people because they literally live, the whole neighborhood, Montgomery County is filled with Jewish people. Literally the neighborhood right here that I grew up in is right next to a Hasidic Jewish neighborhood. To my man, yeah. All right, She Rose Evil Twin, you gotta go because you not educated. You just a troll. Bye. I'm going to timeout for 24 hours. I'm not sharing my energy with you. Who lives in Baltimore? No one lives in Baltimore. What in the fuck? No, black people can do it. We just gotta not be freaking weird on the internet. Like, people's trying to sit here and actually grow and heal, and there's people in here trolling. Like, okay, so long story, let's just put it like this. Illusion versus intrusion. I'm going to take time away from anyone, friends, family, man, relationship, work, whatever, to make sure that my brain, because mental health is so important, is functioning properly. I need to know, okay, I do have a wound with my mother. I do have a wound with women in general. I do have a wound with having a stable relationship with men and trusting men, and the responsibility that they have to me as a woman, and what that means for me as a woman growing forward. So me as a woman, if I'm dating a man, am I supposed to allow some man at my job to give me a little rizz up to get the day going? I don't think so. But based on the culture that I'm in, based on being at hair cuttery, the women there are looking like, yeah, he needed it. Come on, yeah, just that's what we do here. Yay. I'm looking at them like, we do what? You fucking all your clients? It's what they needed, honey. Let's keep their world going and keep their world spanning. That's what I'm telling you, the prophet. No one does it before they get into the relationship that they're supposed to heal in. And then if the people around me aren't holding up my boundaries, meaning my supposed man isn't helping heal my boundaries, my supposed mother isn't protecting my boundaries, my supposed stepfather isn't protecting my boundaries, my brother isn't protecting my boundaries, they're allowing people to just go inside of me all which ways, every single door. I don't got nobody sitting in my 4, my 7, my 10. I don't got nobody on my 3. I don't got nobody on my 6, nobody on my 9. We just all exposed. My goddamn 2 open, the 1 open, and the damn 5 open, and the 8. And then the 9 and the 10 up here all exposed. And then the 11 is exposed. The 12 is exposed. I don't have people sitting at their stations. So everybody ain't, I don't even know who is supposed to be what. But then I get to the job and I'm like, so who's sitting where at what at the job? Who's doing what at the job? Am I the 2? Am I the 1? Am I the, who am I? Because the boss said I'm supposed to be the 1 and the 0. So if I'm the 1 and the 0, when I try to assert this position in the Kabbalion structure that we have at this particular establishment, why is it that somebody's sitting over here trying to give me, oh no, you at the wrong position. You're supposed to be at the number 2 and you're supposed to let everybody just run through you. ISIS has no boundaries. Again, I'm learning my Kabbalion system. I'm learning how to protect the 0 and the 1. But if I got actual co-workers who are literally like, no, join me, and then they sitting here giving up their ass at work to get better tips. Because when you a woman, all the wombs become one in the room. So if you sitting here saying that's what we do here, it's like, and you leading us, what the fuck? But then every time I look at you, it's like, I'm like, oh, no, you lying. You using your third eye. So if I use my third eye, it's time for, oh, so you could use your third eye? You could be shooting everybody from the top of your forehead, but if I do it, I'm wrong? You want me to be the ass of the cow. So I need y'all to understand that I started dating this person. I wasn't working here. So I was like, let me see if it's the job or if it's the person. This is why I'm going to take time away from your relationship to make sure that this job, if I need to leave it, it's really because it's the job. If it's you, then it's you. I need to separate every single aspect of it so that I can analyze every aspect of it. So when I see you buddying up over here, you sitting here creeping into my sister's house, okay, maybe my sister wasn't open to you. Maybe you was creeping in. Maybe you was creeping into my grandma's house. Maybe you gave my clients the illusion that that's okay. Versus when I'm not dating you, I can see where the boundaries are lacking at. Okay, if I'm not dating you, we not together, we not in the same aura, we not in the same energy. All right, bet. So what is and what isn't appropriate? And then the knowing that women protect men spiritually and men supposed to protect women physically. But then half of the time, these women at the job are using the men the men that they work for or work with at the job. They sitting there taking these men and asking them to abuse us on purpose because we too powerful. So then they using these men to come try to fuck our brains out while we on the job to help them feel strong and powerful. Just because we strong, authoritative women with our own husbands. These women probably ain't got no man at home. They always talking to their client, thank you so much. Who told you that women protect men's spirits? That's a known fact. Women have more authority in the spirit realm. Men have more authority in the physical realm. That's why y'all hard and strong in this world, but when it comes to spirit, we can see stuff that y'all can't see. Some of y'all can see stuff that we can't see, but that's not everybody. I don't have a husband. I don't live in either one of the realities. I live right in between both of them. I got red pill family. I got blue pill ex-boyfriend. Red pill job. Excuse me. Did I not say excuse me? Excuse me. Releasing all of that just now, that burp. Don't get them STDs from them energy vampires. Funny thing is, the guy, he said he tested positive for chlamydia, but I never did. I never tested positive for chlamydia. Now, as y'all may or may not know, I mean, I've been herpes positive for Lord only knows how long. But that's something that happened long before him, when I was only dating one person. So, illusion or intrusion, the thoughts. I think a lot of the times what we deal with is both. It's not one or the other. It's a mix. The illusion is everybody hates me, everyone's against me. The intrusion is a lot of people might actually dislike you, but they don't dislike you to the point that you think. Like, I know for certain, a lot of times, my sister probably is working against me for whatever reason. She thinks she just protecting herself and her kid or her daughter because now she's a mom. Because it's 7:21 over here in Maryland. So if I'm spiritually attached to this person, right? I gotta understand that if I'm really attached to this person, I'm sorry. That's what it is. I got one son. I don't do any drugs. I haven't. But also understanding that my son is more important than this man, right? Thanks. I'm just hoping and praying that everybody learns how to work together so all this weirdness can stop. Because I got to make a living. But knowing that my coworkers are trying to like be so heavily ingrained in my brain, it's like, I don't like y'all that much for y'all to be that close to me. But maybe that's just a wound that I have from not having good relationships with women. They say I'm on drugs because they want to misalign my chakras. They know what I'm doing. And it's crazy because you would think that I was aligning my chakras, but I actually was thinking about the guy and like thinking about wrapping my energy around his spine, which was more certification. Because if y'all felt the energy shift, that was me wrapping my energy spiritually, seeing the person's spine and just wrapping my energy all around it to protect it. And y'all say I was aligning my chakras, but in all reality, this is the person I'm aligned with. So I'm trying to protect their chakras, which essentially are a shared account at this point now with my chakras. That's the matrix. Don't accept coworkers as personal friends. Just be yourself. You're beautiful. If under her arm looks like that, imagine what her other parts look like. Not bad at all. I'm grown. Why is that even important? Y'all are weird. Why change your beautiful hair? What do you mean? This is my hair. That's how I was born. I took a shower and washed my hair and came out, and this is it. Is so a woman or a man? I can't say. I think it's a girl. I'm playing. Hope I have a wonderful day. Love you. Okay. All right. Appreciate you. I love you. It's spiritual. Of course. Love you too. You got locks in the back while I'm tripping. Yeah, I have locks in the back. They were longer, but I combed them out. They used to be down to here. They were blonde. No, I'm not. You gonna subscribe? Okay, I thank you. Thank you guys for the subscriptions. Everyone that does subscribe. Natural hair is good all over the body. Tweaking. Yeah, natural hair actually supposed to help like keep some of that shit out, like bad stuff. Ooh, my trigeminal nerve is so tense right now. Hold on, y'all. Oh my god. So y'all, there's this nerve right here in front of your ear. If you take your finger and go from your ear right here and then come down your cheekbone, you're gonna rub it. And when you rub it, oh my god, it is amazing. Just try to rub this nerve right here on the side of your face. Yeah, that does hurt. I got a razor pimple one time. It gave me the biggest headache because it was right on my nerve. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole world is shifting. Next one coming fast. You'll sleep and wake up, and the change will have someone playing catch up. I already been there, done that. We're on different timelines. I already went through that shift already. It wasn't fun, but yeah, we already did it. Yeah. My name is Euphoria. You can go ahead and follow me on all streaming platforms. I make music. What do you want? Somebody randomly pulls up in a black car and then I start feeling pulls on my solar plexus. Like, go away from me. Yeah. Sorry, excuse me. I am an artist, yes. No, my head hurts because it's like a lot of things in my nerve right here. Like, again, like I said, I'm around hundreds of people a day that I don't know, that I really don't want to be around. And white people, they have no boundaries. No offense to y'all, but they just be trying to like link in and lock in with everybody. And it's like, I don't want to lock in with you. Can you please get away from me? Like, seriously. Euphoria. EUPHORIA. 9 A's, 1_. Mm. Oh, empath is an understatement. I feel the whole earth. And it is very overwhelming. Woo! Mm. Woo, child. Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry, my solar plexus was hurting so bad. Mm. Woo! I just had to take a lot of that. Spiritual warfare is real, bruh. My spiritual warfare just be like people trying to just sit up in my solar plexus all the time. It's like, I don't want to have y'all in my apartment building. Get out, please. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking at the screen. Hold on. Ooh, child. Woo. I'm doing it right now. Hold on. Woo. Just a line. Veggie straws with sea salt. They have them with ranch too. The best of the best. Woo. Oh my God. Are y'all watching this? Ooh. There you go, right there. I am a vegan. I don't eat cheese or anything animal, dairy byproducts, stuff like that. No. No eggs. Woo! Damn, boy. Woo! You eat everything. Who is this? Look at this person on the screen. Hold on. I ain't never seen this person before. Hold on. Look. Look at that person. I'm sitting here looking at the battle from the sky. Look at that little red person. Look at his face. Ooh. Look, my baby over there looking all cute. Look at his daddy over here trying to fight. Ah, that's me over there. I don't know who that other person is. I'm looking at the fight from the sky like, Jesus Christ. I gotta be working the next few hours. Y'all wrap this up. Oh, hold on. Come on, got man. Oh, showdown. Shaolin. It's looking like y'all are crazy. I pray that y'all get it together. Yeah, you knew or something? He must be. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude. No chicken to be found here. to this one. You could leave if you don't want to. I was about to start talking since I was done. Everybody here know that we in a battle right now. We're gaming right now, but we're like spiritually there. We're doing it. We're in a spiritual battle right now. So we like playing Fortnite, but like spiritually. We're trying to make sure our fort don't get put down. Everybody inside the fort or no? Alright. It's time for me to go use the bathroom. Boogie, boogie, boogie down, baby. Well, actually, I really don't have to use it just yet. I'll give y'all a reading before I go. While living in your car, what's your favorite place to use the bathroom? It used to be the gas station and McDonald's. But I'm starting to like to use the bathroom outside more. It feels more freeing. Like when you pee and then the breeze just breezes and like the grass and everything's just going and you just feel like, damn, I'm one with nature. It's a feeling that you can only understand if you do it. There's another girl that lives in her car. Her name's Natine. She's confirmed the same fact, so whatever. Anyways. Let's give y'all a quick reading before I get y'all up out of here. Yeah. Oh my God, burning blue. No, it's Sage. I want to thank the angels and ancestors and divine beings for that highest white light coming through at this time to help me channel this message. Keeping me protected from people who are just trying to siphon my energy, because that's the only reason I ever get violent out here in these streets, is because people be just invading the personal space without even having any offerings or gifts for the goddess. And I really can't understand how you think you about to just come through my cipher and just benefit from my body, yada, yada, yada. Why is it that all those cards are going, but those ones are not? Well, anyways, like I said, thank you for protecting me from anything that I cannot see. And proving it true that two titans. Yeah, it's Sage, not a super blunt. I got a friend that blazes all day, but nah, I'm good. I need to do my roots. It's time to retouch my hair color. All right, let's see what we get. Already coming out the deck, we got... No way. That came out yesterday. We're going to try it again. Three of Swords. You're about to be heartbroken. Someone's coming through to try to steal all your property. Rob you blind, baby. It's okay. It's a part of the whole entire journey. After this happens, you will become abundant out of nowhere and be an intuition. You might have seen it in a dream that this is going to happen to you. I know in my dream I saw my coworker. She was stealing money out the register. It was an Ethiopian lady who sits next to me. It's the motherfucker across the street. I see your bitch ass. I'm like, hold on, who is this? It's his bitch ass. I'm like, who the fuck is this hit me in my goddamn face? Bitch ass motherfucker. If you don't get your cuckoo caca butt ass up out of here. Cuckoo caca butt ass like I said the first time. I said it right the first time. You sure that wasn't a blunt? He just left. I see the white guy left first. He was trying to be in my ass. I'm trying to figure out why I felt like somebody was fucking me in my ass. Like, that's what I'm saying. People be thinking spiritual, it's so easy to be spiritually protected. Like, child, no, it's not. No, it wasn't. I was trying to figure out what the fuck was making my face feel like that. It was that damn white dude. That white guy across the street. Trying to keep coming from my damn throat chakra. Better go sit your ass down. Nigga. Oh, there you go. Weird ass motherfucker trying to do root work on your coochies while you sleep. Okay, so here we go. Star energies coming up soon. I'm not okay. My little sister trying to beat both my sisters trying to whip my ass, but justice is on the way. My sister's trying to beat my ass with my ex-boyfriends. They're getting on my nerves. And these weird ass dudes at the gas station across the street trying to have spiritual warfare. I'm like, nigga, I don't even fucking like you. I'm all the way over here though. Why you? A King of Wands might also be important to take some kind of heed to. I know that's both my brothers and my stepdad. All of them are Kings of Wands. All three of them. Pop, pop, pop. Ooh. Well, that helped a lot. Pop, pop, pop. Ugh. One of them is like on my heart chakra to the side. See, I told you 999 was gonna be special for you. Oh my God, that's what was making my chest hurt all that time. Woo! I'm sorry, you came in and you just kicked out other energies. If you coming in the house and you kicking out other energies, they gotta get out somehow. You want me to fart on live instead? Someone's having some imposter syndrome and they're doing some spell work to you at night. It's a King of Swords, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine. Woo! Oh man. Oh man. I feel so much better now. I had to get that out of my spirit. Look, keep wanting to talk to the same dude. Realize, no good for me. Because not only do you hide in the shadows, but then you also throwing weird ass, like, laziness spell. Like, all my girlfriends think I'm cheating on them. Right. Like, boy, if you don't get your ass out of here, I'm not trying to be baby mama number 25. Yeah, I'm on face. Go away. I'm like, get your hands off my root chakra. Nigga trying to be like, I own you. Get your ass over here and pull you by the bottom of the spine. Get your hands out of them holes down there. Oh my God. That's who they belong to? Jesus Christ. You got spiritual evolution coming up. But you got strength also that's going to help you get through the spiritual evolution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. Ooh, I feel it. I only got one baby daddy. So you know Tisha from Cali? It's funny, right? Because somebody on YouTube was like, yeah, it's a spiritualist that had a white veil that's trying to do spell work on you the other night. They mad you trying to talk to their boyfriend. Child. 10 of Swords, betrayal, backstabbing. Exactly. Every single time. And then right after that came out the 7 of Swords. Tricking somebody. Tricking the lion. Look at me in the lion. Look at our hair. Look at our face. Got a little monkey with a mask on. Little monkey with a mask on. It's funny because my baby father, he's like, he's a catfish. He's a catfish. Look. Oh my God. Every time that dude come out, devil energy come out, child. Like, that's the devil. You didn't know? It looks like your perception of everyone might be backwards. Queen of Cups. No such thing as the devil. Judgment. Being passed by Taurus. Big bold Taurus energy in a building. A quick-witted thinker is very selfish with their finances. I saw something come out her mouth last burp. You probably did. The ancestors are about to bless you with a gift. Finally. They're like, you finally see it. You finally see it. Now you can get your gift. You see the car just started up and everything, child. The sun just started shining brighter. Y'all see that? Oh my God. So you get it now. You see. Look, this card keep trying to come out. I'm gonna just let it come out. Abundance. What do you say to a man with 2 black eyes? The fuck out my face. Ooh. Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck with a black kitty with superpowers. I got a headache behind my eyes. I just tried to dance it off. Nah, it's coming. Oh my God. Hold on. Like. The fuck? Perfect cards. Tower moment for Queen of Wands. And that's the motherfucking truth, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y'all can go on YouTube. There's other channelers that burp when they channel. If you don't fucking like it, get the fuck off my channel. Respectfully. I don't even like cursing, but y'all got problems with people clearing their energy up, and it shows. Show up. Just shut up. You don't like it, you can get out. Because there's plenty of people who burp. Confirmation burp. Releasing those energies and those cycles. Wheel of Fortune. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. Oh, it just keep coming back to my solar plexus. Oh, they fighting right now. They fighting. Somebody gonna try to give you an offer, but it has a snake involved, so be careful, because you already have the ocean, baby girl. Let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. So have a good day. Shut up. Y'all know damn well that motherfucker's putting his hands over you. He need to get the fuck on. He need to go sit down. Sit down. The card said you bad. What do you want me to do? The card said you a bad boy. What do y'all be wanting us to do? If the card said it, what you want me to do? Be a student, sit down and learn something. You might fuck around and earn something. The man who brought fire is the one you need to go with. Excuse me. Sun energy. You see the sun getting brighter and brighter as we keep on burping, and I keep on finishing this up. So let's go ahead and give y'all the calculated read. my pelvis just a cracking. Okay, for ones, we got 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Someone's doing spell work for you at night. It's an imposter. King of Wands, be mindful. Queen of Wands, the Mandible of Fire. Some kind of spark. Ooh. Or maybe the Queen of Wands is bringing some kind of spark. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the next number. Abundance is coming. Lots of it. Lots to share, but somebody's being selfish because they're becoming a student with abundance. They don't know how to share it the right way. And because of that, they're going through a spiritual journey evolution. Someone's going to make an offer. The ancestors will give you a gift out of nowhere, as long as you're a quick-witted thinker. Queen of Cups. As long as you're a quick thinker, you'll be able to nurture whatever it is that you get from your ancestors. What was the number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, let me see. That person was trying to sneak attack. Oh, yeah, let me fuck you up before you leave. I'm sitting here thinking it's the other person. It's this bitch ass motherfucker. Fuck you. You ain't leaving here with my shit, bitch. Yeah. What you thought you about to pull up and park a lot of people? What? What's up? What's up? What's up, sis? What we doing? Since you want to pop up, what's up? What's popping, bitch? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Don't play with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number's 5. The story is somebody tried to stab you in the back. A King of Swords. Heartbreak. That's the truth. Betrayal. What size bra? I'm not even wearing a bra. What the heck are y'all talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So because of your strength, you'll receive justice and a star card energy, and you're going to have some kind of intuition about everything. And Wheel of Fortune, you'll get joy. So don't be worried about it. Another backstab. Things that you go through as an Empress. I don't know, some white lady at the park just tried to knock me out spiritually and then got mad because I pulled up next to her and she just tried to fuck me in the ass and like tried to like be awesome. Like, yeah, I did that. I'm looking at her like, bitch, that's beautiful. I will beat your ass in spirit. Don't play with me. I don't give a fuck who your husband is. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Not this morning. I ain't do nothing to you. You came with your dog and you over here acting weird. I'm like, why am I getting sleepy all of a sudden? Woo! And she pulled up at the same time out of nowhere, like, oh, something going on with this woman. This woman doing something that not good. Oh, be quiet. Who daddy is you? You somebody daddy? You somebody pappy? He said, I be's the pappy over here. Alright, let me go ahead and clean this shit up, because now I know who's responsible. Now I gotta go ahead and clean up their mess, because they always making a damn mess. Ugh. Tarot reader preaches positivity but acts like an aggressive child. No. I think if you get your ass beat by somebody randomly in these streets, you should damn for sure put your hands up and fight or get knocked the fuck out. What you about to do? You gonna teach your daughter just because she get beat up by somebody in the streets, even though she's positive, to just get beat up? You sound dumb. I'm sorry. You could be the most positive person, but if somebody put their hands on you, knock that motherfucker out. Like, knock their teeth out. Are you crazy? They put their hands on you first, especially when you wasn't spewing out no negativity. If I'm positive and you putting your hands on me, there's definitely a bigger problem that needs to be solved. So yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about or what you're trying to portray to the universe, but if somebody put their hands on my daughter and she's positive, I want her to knock that motherfucker's teeth out. No, that's crazy, because you're saying to me, you're positive, you're protesting, you go down the street, somebody just randomly spits in your face. Do you know that that's a federal felony? They could go and get locked up for that. You aggressively protect yourself. That's like saying I'm a lion, and there's this positive ass hyena there, and because the hyena's so positive, you know, me as a lion, when I bite it, it's supposed to just be like, oh, thank you, lion, for being, you know, bigger than me on the food chain and just coming and doing your job and eating me. I'm so grateful for you eating me and devouring me alive and throwing your hands and hurting me. The hyena and its friends are going to try to fight back so that they could get freed. It don't want to get ate just because it's supposed to get ate because it's smaller. What are you saying? That's integrity. Y'all be acting like there ain't no church in the wild. Like, you crazy? It's no church in the wild. It's absolutely no church in the wild. Staying humble, forgiving is the key to happiness, but people like you are just too dense to see the truth. I'm humble and I forgive. But if somebody put their hands on me while I'm being humble, I have the right to protect myself. That's why self-defense is a thing. Self-defense is damn for sure a thing. I'm gonna be humble, forgive you. I'm gonna be like, bro, stop touching my son. You're a fucking weird ass pervert. Like the fuck? Niggas don't want nobody to touch their kids, but then want to touch everybody else's kids. I'm not focused on the violence, but did y'all not just see me just randomly getting sleepy and like nodding off? Somebody was spiritually attacking me and then tried to run off and then like laugh about it. I'm looking like, oh, did you just hit me upside my head, ma'am? Are you crazy? Well, like, what's wrong with you? Because then that person gets away with being evil, and then they start perpetrating that energy through the universe because they weren't corrected. No, dumb dumb. No, sometimes just like women, just like God gonna chastise you when you act up, God pop you sometimes, like when you want to get that promotion and God gotta pop you and be like, you can't get it. You cooked in the brain, sis. I'm sorry, go to the hospital. Y'all sound like the people who will sit there and let like even Martin Luther King Jr. finally realized that like being completely positive wasn't gonna get him nowhere because he still got shot. Treat others how they treat you is the golden rule nowadays. Treat other people how you want to be treated. I treat people good all day. I sleep behind my coworkers at work. I sweep their stations. I clean up. I Lysol everything. I spray the shop down. I make sure it don't stink. They still treat me like shit. So that's bullshit. If people think you nice enough, they're gonna take advantage of you in this world. Things are changed. There's a reason why the Bible has the Old Testament, which is an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and then it switches up stuff. They're not good people, and I'm very aware of that. But I work with them. Just because they're not good people don't mean, oh, well, the company's gonna fire them all of a sudden. They've been working it for 30 years. They're comfortable being fucked up individuals. Sometimes you got to be more fucked up, but blessed and given the authority to be that fucked up to people, so that people know to stop fucking around with people just because they think they're stupid. I'm in a good vibration, but it's like I'm passionate. Because don't get me wrong, I'm cool. Like, I'm really not violent. I really hate being violent. But if someone continues to keep playing over my brain, like I'm feeling a left node of my brain, if someone keeps playing in that particular section of my brain, we're going to have an issue. We're going to have a problem. You understand? And once we have that problem and it's already ordained that we have a problem now it's like, what are you doing? You supposed to be holier than thou and supposed to be the daggone poster kid of the whole entire crew. What are you doing putting your hands on me? The tarot reader said that you was trying to cast a spell on me and tie my tongue in the back of my neck. And I felt that yesterday. So, you ain't holier than thou either. It's like y'all keep trying to say people supposed to be, but like people who supposed to be these people who we looking like, oh my God, they're so positive. They're so vibrationally high. They just know how to manipulate their energy and they gonna do what they need to do to survive just like everybody else. Y'all be seeing one thing on the screen and one thing. Oh, one thing you gonna see about me is I'm gonna be the same person on this screen and off the screen. Somebody fucking play with me and step on my toe, I'm gonna be like, excuse me, bitch, did you just step on my toe? I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, she didn't see my toe, give her grace. And then she step on my toe again. Oh, she really didn't mean it that time. That time, she just was in a rush. Then she steps on my toe again. Oh, that time, her mom was in the hospital. So I really gotta passively, and aggressively say it's okay to step on my toes. Oh, you know what? Maybe she's just supposed to step on my toe. It's a part of the law of treating other people how you want to be treated. So I gotta let them keep stepping on my toes because, oh, she's stepping on my toe again. Huh? No, the first time they step on your toe, bitch, if you step on my toe, did you not just see me walking right here? Oh, my bad. Room cleared. What are you talking about? No, you don't step on the bitch. Did you just, excuse me, hello? Did you, I'm standing here. You all right? You good? Like, what's the problem? You got beef? We got angry issues? Like, what's wrong with you? You okay? I'm showing you that I'm positive. I'm positive about protecting myself, you fool. Y'all be so lost. Like, y'all think spirituality is just gonna be rainbows and butterflies and cupcakes. You can't be positive to a fault of ignorance. You can't be so positive that you're ignorant. That's just ridiculous. I'm not gonna be so positive that I don't realize that somebody's doing something bad to me. Y'all be so lost. It's very evident. Like, for instance, I went to the gym yesterday. I'm working out and I'm doing my push-ups and I'm doing my sit-ups. I did 400 crunches at the gym. It's a bunch of Hispanic dudes on a treadmill behind me calling themselves helping me. But now my root chakra is all messed up and I could feel somebody did something to the root of my butt. So all right here, all of this is in pain. Now I could say, oh, they were trying to help me. No, they were trying to claim ownership over who has access to my body at the gym. That's what that was. That's being so positive. They were really genuinely trying to help me. No, they were trying to claim ownership over my body. They were trying to root work me because they know how to. You can't be so positive that you're ignorant. Like, I'm so positive that if someone hits my car, it's because they meant to hit my car and that's what happens and life is great and oh my goodness. And now I'm going to get so blessed and oh, this person stabbed me in the side of my stomach because I was meant to get stabbed today. That was supposed to happen. Like, did you just stab me, bro? Why'd you do that? Not cool. Did you just choke me out? Bro, not cool. I'm just using the bathroom. I already took my shower last night. So you can't be so positive that you become lost in the fact that you don't realize that someone is doing something bad to you. Okay? That's the lesson today. So intrusion versus illusion. Either you're in an illusion that positivity is the only way to be spiritual, or intrusion. Hey, you're going to let people intrude on your peace and you're just going to keep letting people walk all over you because it's the right thing to do to be peaceful. No, you start smacking people upside their heads, be like, don't do that to me. Period. Hopefully these abs come in soon though. 400 crunches down. All right, peace, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Here you are heard, seen, and loved. Have peace, love, and hair grease and everything in between, because these are your tools to help you manifest your dreams. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. All right, I'm out.